Top 20 strongest anime characters, from weakest to strongest. Across the vast multiverse of anime, countless warriors, gods, and monsters have risen to claim the title of the strongest. But true strength isn't always about muscles or magic. Sometimes it's the indomitable will to survive, the courage to protect, or the madness to destroy everything for one's beliefs that, as today, we journey through the anime cosmos, counting down the top 20 strongest characters, from a mortal who defied destiny to beings who rule creation itself. Point 20. Guts, Berserk, the man who refuses to fall cross swords born under the corpse of his mother and raised amidst violence. Guts is no god. He's pure human will forged in blood and hatred. Armed with his monstrous Dragon Slayer's sword, he fights demons, apostles, and destiny itself. Though he has no magic or divine power, Guts' strength comes from something greater, unbreakable resolve that he stands as proof that even in a world ruled by monsters, humanity can still roar louder than God's. Point 19. Escanor, 7 Deadly Sins. The pride of the sun at the break of dawn, he's a man. At noon, he's a god. Escanor, the lion sin of pride, wields the ability Sunshine, which amplifies his power with the sun's rise. By midday, he becomes the embodiment of pride itself. His strength overwhelming, his aura divine. Yet when night falls, he returns to his fragile self, a symbol of humility and fleeting glory. That Escanor's tragedy and grandeur make him one of the most beautifully human gods in anime. Point 18. Mob Psycho 100. The boy with a heart stronger than his power dizzy behind a quiet smile hides infinite power. Shigeo Mob Kageyama suppresses his emotions to control his psychic energy, a force capable of erasing cities. But Mob's greatest battle isn't against enemies, it's against himself. His struggle to stay kind and human in a world that fears his strength makes him one of the most emotionally profound heroes in anime history. Point 17. Tetsuo Shima Akira. The rise of a god, the fall of a human brain, once a bullied delinquent. Tetsuo's awakening unleashes terrifying psychic power. He bends metal, tears buildings apart, and even distorts reality itself. But his power consumes him, transforming him into a cosmic entity that threatens to birth a new universe. That Tetsuo's journey is both glorious and tragic, a reflection of humanity's endless hunger for godhood. Point 16. Eren Yeager, Attack on Titan. The Titan who chose Freedom Bomb, once a boy with dreams of freedom, Eren Yeager becomes the embodiment of vengeance and despair. As the founding Titan, he commands legions of colossal Titans, controls memories, and bends time itself. His strength is not divine. It's born from pain, love, and conviction. Eren doesn't fight for glory. He fights for freedom, even if it means becoming the monster the world must destroy. Point 15. Meliodas' 7 Deadly Sins. The immortal wrath curse to live forever, Meliodas, son of the Demon King, carries immense demonic energy. With his full counter, he can reflect any attack with doubled force, making him nearly untouchable. Yet behind his smile lies centuries of grief, a warrior doomed to live through endless loss. His strength is both gift and curse, a fire that burns brightest in sorrow. Point 14. Sosuke Aizen Bleach. The perfect deceiver, I few wield power as elegantly as Aizen. His sword, Kyoku's Sujetsu, doesn't just cut, it controls perception itself, trapping enemies in illusions so deep they can't tell reality from dream. After merging with the Hogyoku, Aizen transcends mortality, walking the path toward godhood. Cold, calm, and brilliant, Aizen embodies power born from intellect. The terrifying union of mind and might. Point 13. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto/Boruto. The hero of 1,000 hearts once shunned as a demon. Naruto rose to become the world's beacon of hope. With a 9 tails power, Sage Mode, and 6 paths energy, he can rival gods. But Naruto's true strength lies not in jutsu. It's an empathy that he changes enemies into allies, hatred into love, and despair into hope. That he is the storm that heals. The human heart that never breaks. Point 12. Ichigo Kurosaki, Bleach. The hybrid of power cross-swords born of multiple worlds, human, hollow, Shinigami, and Quincy. Ichigo is chaos personified. Each battle awakens a new form. Each defeat births new power. His Bankai, Tensai Zangetsu, and hollow transformations make him an unpredictable storm. Ichigo's strength isn't just his sword. It's his identity, ever-evolving, ever-burning. Point 11. Gojo Satoru, Jujutsu Kaisen. The man who stands above infinity. Gojo Satoru is elegance and omnipotence. With his limitless and six eyes, he manipulates space and reality, creating a barrier so absolute that nothing can touch him. But behind the playful smirk hides loneliness, the pain of standing at a height no one else can reach. Gojo is the intersection of divinity and humanity, infinity and isolation. Point 10. Beerus, Dragon Ball Super. The lazy god of destruction Beerus can erase planets with a yawn. His power, Hakai, erases existence itself. Yet despite being a god of destruction, he isn't evil. Merely necessary, he maintains balance through annihilation, reminding us that destruction and creation are two sides of the same coin. He is power incarnate, wrapped in feline calm. Point 9. Madara Uchiha, Naruto Shippuden. The storm that never ends. Madara isn't just powerful. He's inevitable. His mastery of the Sharingan, Rinnegan, and Susanoo made him a god long before he became one. Even the entire Shinobi Alliance trembled before him. When he absorbed the Ten Tails, he transcended life and death, a storm of hatred and genius that could not be stopped. Point 8. Rimuru Tempest. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. The limitless evolution from a slime to a godlike ruler. Rimuru's growth knows no end. He absorbs enemies, learns instantly, and evolves infinitely. Eventually, he manipulates time, reality, and resurrection itself. Rimuru represents adaptability taken to divine levels. Proof that evolution never stops for those who desire to protect. Point 7. Alucard, Hellsing Ultimate. The immortal shadow Alucard is death given form. An immortal vampire who has consumed countless souls. Every death only makes him stronger. Every battle only deepens his madness. That he doesn't just kill, he devours existence itself. To defeat Alucard, one must erase the very concept of him, a task even gods would fear. Point 6. Anos Voldegode, the misfit of Demon King Academy. The king who commands reality. Anos doesn't believe in limits, and for good reason. He destroys souls, reverses time, and resurrects the dead with casual ease. His weapon, Venus de Noah, nullifies any force, even divine-powered. To him, even fate is an inconvenience. Anos is not arrogance. He is certainty made flesh. Point 5. Saitama, One Punch Man. The bored god. No one defeats Saitama. He's ended gods, monsters, and apocalypses with one casual punch. But that's the tragedy. His unmatched power has left him hollow. Saitama is the philosophical limit of strength. A hero so perfect he's lost all purpose. He's not a man fighting for glory. He's a god searching for meaning. Point 4. Goku, Dragon Ball series. The limitless Saiyan Goku is the definition of endless evolution. From his first Kamehameha to Ultra Instinct, he continues to break divine barriers through raw determination. That he's not just strong. He's infinite potential personified. To surpass his limits is not his goal. It's his nature. Point 3. Madoka Kaname, Puella Magi Madoka Magica. The goddess of hope with a single wish, Madoka rewrites the universe itself. She becomes a conceptual being, existing everywhere, everywhen, erasing despair across timelines. Madoka doesn't fight enemies. She fights the laws of existence itself. She represents purity, transcending tragedy, a god born from compassion. Point 2. Zeno, Dragon Ball Super. The Omni King, childlike and innocent. Zeno wields absolute power. He doesn't destroy worlds. He erases universes with a thought that, in being, no god, no reality stands above him. Zeno's strength is simplicity, pure, unfiltered omnipotence.